I don't have very good openers, so I'm trying to get better with opening. But I just other than explaining this, I don't know what. Jinx, would you like to open today? Would you like to do the opening? You were barking earlier. Well, hello, everybody. This game is still really loud in my ears. Hopefully, it's not too bad for you guys. All right. Load up some games. Oh, now you're whining. Oh, now you want something. I asked you earlier and you were fine. Puppies, huh? Alright, where are we? We got a Warden's Keep. We boned Alistair. Last week was so productive, even though I didn't mean it to be. Difficulty, thank you. I think things are okay, but we will check as soon as this loads. Options. Normal. We're all good. Everything's cool. Okay, what do we got on the menu today? So, I'm thinking we'll be doing the dalish quests. There's nothing, like, really pressing. Companions. Oh, we still need to do Liliana's stuff and Wynne stuff, which is in the dalish elves. Boop, 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 boop. It was coming of age week last week. Oh, God. Okay. I think we're good on inventory, maybe? We are not. Okay, let's figure this out. I think I just need to sell stuff, because I did most of this. I don't really want a massive helmet. Yeah, because I gave him all new sword and stuff. Are we getting Ogren at any point? We'll get Ogren when we go to Orzammar, just because it's... I usually get him dead last, just because it just, you know, it works out that way. So, I don't really like going to Orzammar unless I absolutely have to. I think for the most part, everyone's all stocked up. Is this silver ring? Yeah. We just gotta sell some stuff. Oh, let's give him a helmet. That'd be good. Why did he not have that to begin with? Oh, there's all these things. Oh. You got the full Blood Dragon suit going on. Forgot I bought all that. You don't got any rings. Morgan's good. Zevran's good. We're going on gifts. Malachite topaz. A lot of stuff for Ogren. Oh, and one for Shale.
Ooh, shiny.
Like me again. Let's talk to Shale real quick.
It speaks.
Yes. Questions.
It doesn't have better things to do.
How do I get you to like me? Are those crystals in your skin? I think we've asked this, haven't we?
I like to think of them as accessories.
But what do they do?
I suspect that it is an art that was practiced when golems were more, commonplace. My former master collected whatever lore he could find on the subject. He searched far and wide to collect what crystals he could and then added them. It is not an unpleasant sensation.
I don't... So two things. One, she has sensations that are somehow connecting with the crystals. Two, what sensations? So decorations, this still doesn't explain anything. It's the Dorman thing then. So the decorations?
As I understand it, the crystals allow me to alter the flow of magic around me. Wilhelm had hoped to turn me into a battery of mana, something he could tap at will.
But they can do other things too. Did he succeed?
Not really. Although now that I think of it, these attempts may be what caused my disruption. Some of the crystals increase the presence of mana, some absorb or reflect spells. There are various kinds. All I can promise is that should it ever find one of these crystals, I can likely tell it the function and what it would do if added to me.
I don't want to take advantage. Be willing to have more added. I feel like I don't want to take advantage, Shale.
Why not? I don't get to wear clothing and other adornments like the rest of you creatures.
I mean, you
after all.
could.
That answers its question, I assume. Unless it has more.
Petition to make shale hats. No more
Better
questions.
to save them for the next random stranger it decides to interrogate. Let us leave now.
Did I make her mad? Well, I didn't make her unmad, I guess.
It speaks.
Is that it?
Doesn't have better things.
Yeah, that's
on
it. Shale, I want to get your personal quest. I think your personal quest actually unlocks after, Oh. Hello there. You're with Arlene. This, like, looks eerily like Logain. Like, from the back, basically Logain. Okay. Don't forget to put them in a vertical pattern. It is slimming after all. That is true, yeah. If Shale wore clothes, would it be like the Hulk where it's his pants or shorts or something? No, it'd be a beautiful flowy skirt. Okay, so we're about to do the dalish quest, which is a lot of werewolves. Werewolves knock you down a ton. So if you had not mods, I would bring Dog and Shale, because they can't get knocked down. For right now, we're just gonna get Shale. We'll probably need a lot of healing, so let's do like a bad bitches weekend. We're doing bad bitches. We're just all the females, all the ladies. We're gonna go out and have a party. Show these dogs what up. As my dog growls in the distance. Oh, here we go.
Finally.
What are these? Bandits. Okay.
Right ahead.
Okay, let's do this. Are these like Dalish bandits? Or just elven bandits? Who are these people? Oh, I am very low on everything. Heal myself. Oh, killed me anyway. Hey, let's try to survive first. So we have Lilian taking care of the bandit leader. There's a Mabari. My Mabari's just straight up dead. Maybe I will do a revival on Celine. There we go. Okay. And make her do a group heal for funsies.
How does that feel?
There's plenty of love for Morrigan. I love Morrigan. I just kind of, with what I'm doing, I have built Morrigan and I in a very similar way. So I feel like that wouldn't be great for party composition. I don't know if I don't know if we're gonna bring Morrigan all that much in this playthrough.
Desperation is an ugly perfume. Do you really
Oh, come on now.
wish to be beaten by an old woman?
Oh, I got interrupted and I died. Well, great. Okay. Wynne, what do you got for me? Glyph of paralysis. You like right on that guy.
Immediately.
This is annoying.
Really, everyone but Celine's doing fine. I don't know what was wrong with her. What did I do? I think it was just the archers targeting me. You need better armor. I do. I don't know. I just upgraded though, right? I thought I did. Yeah, like a 798 is actually pretty good for a mage. I don't know. Well, we'll figure this out. If it becomes much more of a problem, we'll deal with it. Shale, your constitution is great, but your strength is lacking. So I'm just gonna dump it all in there. What do I want? Renewed assault. Earthen grasp. Regenerating burst. Boost of stamina regeneration when Stoneheart is active. That sounds fun. I'll do that one. Sometimes I just zone out the health of my character, lol, because I'm trying to pay attention. I have definitely done that before. I do that a lot, actually. So is this the way out or up here? Well, I want to loot these people anyway. Liliana, come here and do your job. Let's see.
On my way.
Death root, that's about it. Off we go. One of those basic bitches that always takes Alistair, so not seeing him in the party is super refreshing and slightly shaking your soul. I'm sorry.
Hold, outsider. You may be of my kind, but you are not dalish. Why are you here?
Well, I'm a Grey Warden. I had no idea there were any dalish here! That's why I came to the woods. Yeah, that's stupid. I have business with your leader, actually.
And what business is that?
I'm a Grey Warden.
That is not a lie that many would attempt. I will bring you to the Keeper then, and he can decide if your business is worthwhile.
I see we have guests.
Lovely. It's a whole colony.
Angry barking.
And a hound amongst them. As if we haven't had enough problems with such creatures. Who are these strangers, Mithra? I have precious little patience and less time to spend on outsiders today.
This one claims to be a Grey Warden and wishes to speak with the clan. I thought it best to leave the decision to you.
That was wise of you. Masirinus, Mithra, you may return to your post.
Manuvinen, Keeper.
Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zathrian, the keeper of this clan. Its guide and preserver of our ancient lore. And you are?
The keeper? Does that mean you're in charge here?
I guide my fellow Dalish, and they follow my word out of respect. But I would still prefer to know with whom I am speaking.
Oh my god, it just mirrored the voices of the Dalish elves. Sounds super wonky. No, yeah, especially that, the leader girl that we just talked to. She is acting! Like, I don't think I'm a very good voice actor at all, and I think, like, we're at least, if, like, on the same level there. So, my name is Celine. A pleasure to meet you.
If you came to bring news of the Blight in the south, it is not needed. I had already sensed its corruption. I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not. I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago. Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise we made. This will require some explanation. Please, follow me. The clan came to the Brazilian forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in wait for us. They ambushed us, and though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's evil must be stopped. But we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry.
Ruining Camlin and Gaina's relationship? No. Our origin tattoos dedicated to the Evaneris, which has Zathrian's got. Yes, they are supposed to be, but they never actually released who goes to, like, what god goes to what tattoo. I made a video on Valis with my best guess in it, but that was, like, over a year ago, so I'm trying to remember which one he has. I think this one is supposed to be Mythal's, actually. The guy in the background, which you can barely see, I'm pretty sure that one was supposed to be Celice's, because I think that's the weird one, if I'm looking at it correctly. I don't know, some of these tattoos are, like, some of the tattoos have designs that echo a lot of what you see in Inquisition, so you can easily guess them. But I remember Mythal's, the one I ended up thinking was Mythal's, looked almost nothing like what you see in Inquisition. So, I don't know. Let's see here. What did these beasts attack you? There are actual werewolves in the forest?
There was a time in Ferelden's history when werebeasts roamed the lands in great numbers. Spirits possessed animals and turned them into horrific monsters. The humans warred against and destroyed these creatures. No doubt their tales of those days grow ever more inaccurate.
Werewolves are beasts not unlike abominations, possessed wolves driven mad.
The werebeasts
Thank
are
you,
not
Lynn.
all gone from this land, and the ones that stalk the Brazilian forests are proof of this.
Well, why did these beasts attack you?
They are savage and unrelenting. They need no reason to attack anyone. What is curious, however, is the ambush.
Bye.
We expect werewolves to be no more cunning than a rabid wolf. The ambush suggests a level of intelligence we've never seen before.
Maybe they aren't as unintelligent as you think.
I doubt that. The very curse that is in their blood fills them with an unreasoning rage that precludes any true thought.
Ouch. Is there no way to help your men?
The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing great agony and then ultimately either death or a transformation into something monstrous. The only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself. And that would be no trivial task to retrieve.
But you're gonna ask me to get it anyhow, right? Like, I have to ask that one. It's such a good line.
I would not ask such a thing of anyone. You asked, did you not? Within the Brazilian forest dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated, and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us.
Sure, let's walk this way.
I sent
Oh,
some
I hate this
hunters
camera
into the
movement.
forest a week ago, but they have not returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan.
Is this the only time werewolves appear in the DA universe? In the games, yes. In the lore, no. Ferelden has had a very long history with werewolves, actually. There's like a whole period of time when werewolves were like really feared, and it was like really dominated the Ferelden psyche, I guess, for a time there. So yeah, there is some things with werewolves, but it's kind of after that, the part with Ferelden and werewolves in this quest right here, radio silence. So unless something happens in the next game, werewolves are just kind of, we're just kind of forget about it. So yeah, fine. So with a frame for you, have you considered seeking help outside? If I help you, what will you give me? You said you could perhaps destroy the curse. That one's good.
There is no guarantee that this will work, as I suspect. But it's the only hope we have left.
Have you considered seeking outside help? Let's see. Have you considered seeking outside help?
From whom? The Children of the Stone? The Shemlin? Do you truly think they have time to spare for us?
I mean, maybe. If you asked. So, okay. If I help you, what will you give me? Maybe.
We would assist with the Blight, of course. And you would have our gratitude.
Bald mage elves cannot be trusted. I would argue, but at the same time, I have nothing to offer as proof otherwise. So, good. Let's hope you don't forget it. Nah, I prefer a more substantial reward. I'll find this Witherfang for you.
I must warn you that more than werewolves lurk in the Brazilian forest. It has a history full of carnage and murder, you see. Where there is so much death, the veil separating the spirit realm from our own becomes thin, allowing spirits to possess things, living or dead. But if you can indeed help, then I wish you luck.
Some more questions.
Make them quick, if you please. I have much to do here. My apprentice Lanaya or Sayrel, the clan's storyteller, could provide you with answers just as easily.
Sayrel. Tell me more about the curse the hunters suffer from.
There is not much to say. It stemmed originally from Witherfang, but now any werewolf may infect someone with it.
How did the curse start?
That is a long tale I do not have time to tell. Ask Sayrel about it if you wish.
How do you know if you have been infected by the curse?
You will know within a matter of days. You will begin to sweat and vomit, and most tellingly, your temper will become wild and uncontrollable. If that happens to you, you should seek out Witherfang even more swiftly. Your mission at that point will be rather personal.
If a werewolf bites me, then I will become infected?
It is possible, but not guaranteed. The only way to protect against the curse is not to be bitten.
Well, I mean, that sounds great. It would have been interesting if you could actually get infected by the werewolf disease and it, like, affected you or whatnot. Let's see. So, did all werewolves everywhere stem from Witherfang?
No. The ones from this forest, however, do.
I want to ask about something else.
Go on, then.
How do I find Witherfang? Do you have any advice?
Watch for the white wolves. They are his eyes and ears in the forest.
Tell me more about the we already did that. I should go.
I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
Why am I controlling Liliana?
What shall I do?
Wait, no, buddy. Buddy.
Yes? What is it you need?
Oh, he looks mad.
Have you news?
Equipment?
Then I suggest you see Master Verathorn. I will instruct him to put aside some supplies for you. The kind that the hunters use.
Anything
Make
else?
them quick, if you please. I have much to do here. My apprentice Lanaya or Sayrel, the clan's storyteller.
We said all this. Lanaya. Hey, buddy.
Underanitishan, Grey Warden. My name is Lanaya. I am Zathrian's first, what you might call an apprentice, perhaps. I've been studying under the Keeper all my life. I am a bit curious of the outside world. Do you mind if I ask you a question or two?
Yes, first is Enderanatishan, not whatever you said. God, that's nitpicky, but I don't care. Do I look like I'm here to entertain you? Nah, you just asked me a question right there.
What an odd thing to say. I mean about the outside world, of course.
Yeah, if you'd like, go ahead.
I hear the human cities are very large. Thousands upon thousands of souls all packed together in their houses. Is that true?
Well, why don't you go and see a city for yourself? Are you saying you can't imagine such a thing? Yeah, just answer. Yeah, some are larger than the eye can see.
How very loud that must be with everyone talking all at once. I try to imagine those of our people living in such a place, surrounded by walls of stone and indifference. It is a difficult thought.
You're a city elf in a circle tower. You go to a dalish first and correct your grammar. Hey, look. I mean, I might correct her grammar, but she's also wrong. So, like... This is like those times when Morrigan tries to correct, or tries to tell you what Mythal is. Oh, boy. Difficult for you, perhaps. Maybe you should try it. It's an easy life for them. And your way is better. They're used to it, just as the humans are.
Being accustomed to pain and suffering does not make it any less tragic. It is said that one day we will have a land of our own. We Dalish gather the ancient wisdom in preparation for this. When that day comes, all elves, even those who have forgotten, will reclaim their former glory. I have one more question, though I'm not sure you can answer it. Do the humans ever regret what they did to us?
Phew. I think some of them do. Not all humans are the same. I don't think I can think of one single human in the entire game series that sat you down and be like, hey, that thing we did with the Dales, kind of an asshole move. Sorry, man. Maybe that happens, but I really can't think of it. I doubt they pay attention to it. It's just history of them. I think that's the answer I'm going to go with.
Oh, how quickly they forget. A poet once wrote of them before the fall of the Dales. Like dragons they fly, glory upon wings. Like dragons, they savage, fearsome, pretty things. But you don't need me to quote poetry to you. Forgive me. Perhaps you have some questions of your own.
What can you tell me about Zathrian?
Nothing that you could not ask Zathrian himself. He is the keeper of this clan and has been for a very long time. He is also a very good man who has lost much. The Dalish are everything to him, and he would do anything to protect them.
Ooh, persuade. Lost much? What has he lost?
He lost his family a very long time ago. I don't know the story, but I understand the circumstances were horrific.
What does a keeper do exactly?
A keeper is, first and foremost, the leader of the clan. He decides where we go and when we shall move. He's also responsible for knowing the clan's ancient lore and passing it on to the others in the clan. Without a keeper, the clan's knowledge is lost forever, so the clan protects him like no other.
Why are the Dalish so hostile?
They have reason. Since the days of Arlathan, my people have been either subjugated or homeless.
Arlathan? What is this Arlathan you mention?
It was our ancestral home, long ago when the humans first came to these lands. We were free then, and immortal. We did not know how to deal with the humans, and in the end, they turned their power against us and destroyed Arlathan. Our ancestors were enslaved, and our culture lost forever.
Didn't Arlathan fight back?
The Tevinter Imperium was a force to be reckoned with. It was ruled by mages with powerful blood magic. Though Arlathan fought, they lost.
Elves were immortal then?
They died, but not of an aged body as other races do. Not until the humans came. According to the legends, association with humans caused us to quicken. Our blood sped, and we began to age. So we avoided them naturally. And then we were enslaved by them for 1,000 years. And in so doing, we all were quickened permanently and our immortality destroyed. Or so the old tales say.
Does Arlathan still exist?
Not to my knowledge. According to the old tales, the human mages sank Arlathan into the ground, crushing it beneath the rock.
So you lost a war, you wouldn't be the first, but the elves were eventually freed, right? I can see why you resent humans then. I mean, I'm an elf too. Some of this sounds like I'm not an elf dialogue. But the elves were eventually freed, right?
Yes.
Still
After
sounds
a
dumb.
millennium of slavery, our people were freed by Andraste, the human's prophet who spawned the Chantry.
Arlathan. Is this the only time this pronunciation is used? It might be used in Dragon Age 2. I can't remember. Dragon Age Inquisition pretty much exclusively uses Arlathan, though. But you don't worship the Maker. My dog worships the Maker. Jinxie dog. Oh my gosh. Come here, I'm gonna beat you, dog. Oh, no, not really. When I say I beat the dog, she comes up to me and I like tap her belly. This is a visual joke. Okay, so you lost a war. We did all this, but you don't worship the Maker.
We worship the creators, as we always have. We give thanks to Andraste for her part in our freedom, but we do not worship her or her god.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Give me your belly. Come here. Take a girl. Okay. Oh man, I have to pick one of these? So you lost a war, you wouldn't be the first.
One wonders why we weren't more prepared when the humans conquered our second homeland. We will be more cautious if we ever have a third.
Ugh. Man, there is somebody outside that is pissing Jinx off. Free Jinx 2018. Yeah, I'll let her outside. I'm just gonna go up to whoever it is and just autumn. Like, she does this thing sometimes if she meets someone she really wants to meet. She'll, like, run up to them, but she also wants to get her belly pat. So she'll, like, do this slide roll where she runs up and then she starts rolling and then she'll, like, slides on her back a bit to get the, get the belly pats. It's really strange. She's an energetic little girl. Anyway, enough talking about my dog. I'm not responsible for what's been done to the elves. Well, yeah, I'm an elf. This is very, like, human-centric dialogue, I feel like. Your homeland... Oh, it was our homeland, though. Your homeland was called the Dales, I thought. Is there no way to get on your clan's good side?
It requires an individual to prove he is not the outsider we have come to expect. Your own task to help our clan is certainly a step in the right direction.
Our homeland was called the Dales, I thought.
That was our second homeland. Our first was the great city of Arlathan. The Dales came when they were freed from enslavement. Elves everywhere journeyed hundreds and thousands of miles to the Dales, eager to start their lives anew. They called it the Long Walk. They reached the Dales and made it their own. And one day it was taken from us too, and you wonder why we are hostile.
But I'm not responsible for what's been done to the elves.
That's true, and you're not even a human, so it's doubly unfair. But fairness does not play into such feelings. No outsider has ever been good for us.
I wouldn't act like them. I would change things. You aren't hostile. I suppose you're right.
Perhaps this may change one day, but I believe the humans would have to take the first steps, if they are capable.
Was your homeland called the Dales?
That was our second homeland. Our first was the great city of Arlathan.
Didn't I ask this?
The Dales came when they were freed from enslavement. Elves everywhere journeyed hundreds and thousands of miles to the Dales, eager to start their lives anew. They called it the Long Walk. They reached the Dales and made it their own. And one day it was taken from us too, and you wonder why we are hostile.
This isn't first time playthrough, is it? Just showed up in my recommendation despite not searching anything Dragon Age related for like 2 years. Welcome back to Dragon Age. No, this is definitely not my first playthrough. I want to ask something else.
Certainly.
Tell me about yourself,
I'm
baby.
hardly anyone special, I assure you. If I seem different from the rest of my clan, it's only because I was born amongst humans. I came to the Dalish at a very young age, but I've always retained my curiosity about the world I came from.
Ooh, how did you come to the Dalish if you were so young?
My parents were servants to a human merchant whose caravans plied the southern routes. One day, bandits killed him, and my parents both. I was the only survivor, just a young girl, and the bandits took me. I was their servant for several years.
How bad could it be? At least you weren't dead. Not that one. You sound very matter-of-fact about it.
Do I? It's taken many years of reflection to come to terms with it, to forgive what those men did to me. I can only imagine what would have happened had the clan not saved me from them. I owe them my life for that, and more.
Oh, poor girl. You said the Dalish rescued you from bandits.
The bandits killed a scout when the clan passed near their camp. When the clan discovered him, Zathrian came looking for his killers. He followed their tracks for almost a month, and when he finally caught up to us, he fell on the bandits like a terror. No one could stop him. I sat there, and I watched him attack them in a blur, and I reveled in every blow. When he saw me, the fury in his eyes turned to pity. He took me back to the clan, and I've been here ever since.
Didn't you have family you could have returned to?
It's possible I might have had some, maybe many. Zathrian offered to take me back, but I had no idea where I was from, and I wanted to stay with the man who rescued me. The clan is my family. Any others out there? It's best they believe that little girl died with her parents. For now, the clan is all I need. My old world could not have offered me all this, and the knowledge of a keeper as well. Perhaps one day, when I am keeper, I might inquire out of curiosity. I'm not sure what lies down that road except pain, however.
How'd you become a keeper?
I am not a keeper. I am
Well.
Zathrian's first. Though because I was not born into the clan, becoming his first was very difficult. We Dalish have old traditions. The clans come from the ranks of the nobility that once ruled the Dales, you see. The keepers of those old clans have the strongest and purest blood that reaches back to the days of Arlathan. I had to compete against the other candidates for first, to be better than them in everything, simply because I was not of the old blood.
Must be proud of your accomplishments. What does Zathrian think of that?
He was proud of me. I've always thought of him as a father in a way, and he could not hide his pleasure when I became his first. The clan has placed great trust in me. One day, I will lead them and be the one who secures our future.
I can imagine that, like, considering what happened to Zathrian's daughter, who had a somewhat similar story, taken by human bandits and raped and left for dead, I don't know, he sees Lanaya as a daughter figure, because that happened to his actual daughter. So yeah, I can totally see that, you know, he'd find this little girl and, like, instantly kind of take to her. But yeah, I should go.
As you wish. Darth Shirel.
See, here's the thing. I wouldn't mind if it was pronounced like this. Oh, I probably... Yeah, here it is. Getting yelled at.
Please leave that be. If you have need
Fully
of
honest.
assistance, I am sure Master Verathorn can help you.
But I want these. Oh, should I... I'm sorry. I'll leave it alone.
Masiranis.
See, I wouldn't mind if they pronounced it this way, if they just,
I
like, kept
must
it
say,
consistent.
I thought the Dalish would be much harder to find. Do you think this clan let us find them?
Maybe. God of the craft. What is that, by the way? It's just like a thing. Maybe Jinx is one of the forgotten ones we just don't know about. Hey, maybe. Hey, Velthorn.
What are you doing? You've warped the wood completely. Did you leave it out in the rain?
No, Master Ferrothorn. I think I just used too much heat.
You're not smelting ore like a Durgenlin. This is living wood. It requires patience and delicate hands, not more heat.
My actions bring me sorrow, Master Ferrothorn.
And so they should.
What a weird way to say
Surely
that.
the art will be lost to us forever at this rate. Throw away your dead wood and start anew, and I shall speak to our guest. Now then, please forgive my distraction, stranger. Is there something that you need?
Boo, what exactly do you make here?
I'm the clan's craftsmaster. It's my responsibility to learn what I can of the ancient elven arts of shaping wood and ore. In truth, we Dalish know little of the art compared to what we once did. And even what we know has taken us many lifetimes to achieve. There is wood that, if treated properly, is as hard as steel but far lighter. It grows only in this forest. Ironbark. The Keeper has forbidden us from entering the forest to collect the wood. This means I cannot make our finest crafts for years to come.
What if I found some ironbark for you?
I would be hesitant to ask it of you, but if you should come across ironbark, I suppose there would be no harm in gathering some. It is blue and very distinctive. You can only harvest the bark which has fallen off the tree from age. If you find some, bring it to me, and I will craft it for you.
Thanks, man. Very well. I'll take a look when I'm in the forest.
That would please me. So long as our hunters come first.
Yeah, we'll think about that. I was told you could supply me with equipment.
Yes, the Keeper sent word that you might ask me for such. I took the liberty of assembling some goods that our hunters use. There is a large chest by the Araville, where I put everything we could spare. Feel free to sort through it and take whatever you need.
Is there any other equipment you could spare?
I have nothing left that the clan could spare, but we do have goods that we were going to bring to the Shemlin villages to barter with.
Well, I'd like to barter with you.
I am no merchant, but let us trade. Perhaps there's something here which will be of value to you.
Aight. Okay, scroll to the bottom, get that backpack. Whew. Oh, anything good? Ooh, some tomes. I can afford both of them, but do I want to buy both of them? I think I'm going to anyway, to be honest. Bam, bam. Now, there's also stuff I want to sell. Wolf. Keep the Drake scales. Colgrim's horn. Oh, we still need that dragon. Malachite, topaz. Tons of stuff. We don't need this blighted. Warden Commander gloves. I'll keep those. I don't like the blighted stuff. Blighted's going. Blighted. We got this for being cool in Redcliffe, so I guess we'll sell that. I don't really need it. Spirit crystal. Get rid of this. Oh, this is my old robes. Old robes, old stuff. Brotherhood gloves. And splint mail boots, raider helmet. Close enough. And then all of this. This is broken, so I'm just going to sell it. Oh, I don't like bolts. Just sell all that. Grey Warden staff, I got a better one. Coldest Enchanter staff, I think I got better stuff. Let's start using some of these arrows. Maces. Dagger, some battle axes. Great sword. Long sword. Long sword. Okay. Should be good. How are we doing on health potions? Maybe some, like, basic ones. And lyrium potions? I don't think I have any. Well, I don't have many. Buy those. Acid flasks, we're doing good. I'm not really using those as of... I should, though. They're good. Greater health pulses recipe. That's good. Buy that. Anything else I want to buy? Potent health potion. I don't really like the bombs. This is really exciting just to watch me shop. Okay, that's good. Let's use those books. Where did they go? Here they are. And then another one. I am selfishly going to use them both on me just because I think it makes more sense because of all the DLC. I can carry this into the other games. Okay, where do I want to plop this into? And what do I want to plop it into here? I got some survival. I think I only need one survival to save the Hala. Let me actually save this power up for when I realize I need to save the Hala. That would be good. Okay.
This should be easy enough.
Let's rummage around this area.
Let's get started.
Eldest of the Sun. That's Elgrenon's Codex entry. Actually has a small invisible... Celine actually has a small invisible orphan boy who carries all this stuff. You know, I wouldn't doubt it. Will we ever get to see the hero Ferelden if alive in a future Dragon Age game? I don't know, but I hope we do. You say anything interesting?
Anathara, Grey Warden.
The person who was most against putting the hero Ferelden in other games was Mike Laidlaw, and he has since left the team. So I don't know if perhaps it's now going to be a thing.
It's done.
Or not. I think it really could go either way. I would like to see them at the very least in just passing. They don't even have to say anything interesting. But who knows if that actually is going to happen.
Enough.
Hey.
Have you ever seen an artifact made by the ancient craftsman? I saw a sword once and it was beautiful.
Thank you. Let's talk to Mithra, because her voice acting
It is sometimes so hard to believe that you have been...
I trust there are no hard feelings about my questioning of you when you arrived. We Dalish must protect ourselves from trouble at all times.
Well, I want to know what happened to this voice actress. Do others truly trouble you so much?
These days, very little to tell the truth, for we've established a fearsome reputation amongst the Shenlin. We must still be vigilant, however. Not that I would expect an outsider to understand, but there you have it. We do what we must. Had we known a Grey Warden was coming, we might have arranged a different reception. But I wish you good fortune with your task. Dareth Shiral.
Hold on, you don't get... Wait, that was... She actually... Okay. Wait, what? Of all the, like, terrible voice acting, she actually said the Elven thing, like, very well. I was not expecting that. Here, talk to me again.
Be careful in the camp. We are not used to outsiders walking amongst us, remember.
Okay. So maybe she has poor voice acting, quote unquote, because she doesn't speak very good common. I guess that's my headcanon for this now. Like that, like it wasn't perfect, but it was a lot closer than what other people have been saying. Hello there.
I greet you, stranger. It is good to see another elf, even if you are not one of the wandering clans. I trust my people have not been too harsh in their treatment of you.
Oh, yeah, it'll be fine. Actually, everyone's been quite accommodating.
We welcome our brethren, even if they have forgotten the old ways. That is our charge, after all, to keep the old lore alive until we can bring it back for all. I understand you will search for the wolves in the Brazilian forest. I would join you, but Zathrian has forbidden me.
Forbidden you?
We are banned from entering the forest now. I have more cause than most, but I will not disobey my keeper.
Why do you want to enter the forest?
I suppose there's no harm in telling a fellow elf, but surely you have greater concerns than any problem of mine, no?
Surprisingly not. I'd like to hear about it.
Well, perhaps you could help me with it. I would certainly appreciate anything you could do. My wife Delilah and I both fought the werewolves in the ambush. She was injured so gravely, the curse spread rapidly in her. Zathrian fought hard to ease her pain, but there was little he could do. And though he says that Delilah is dead, he will not let me see her body. I am beginning to believe she became a werewolf, and that it is being kept from me so I do not go chasing after her.
And if she was a werewolf, and the elf chased her and then found her, what then? Sweet, blissful reunion?
I don't know. Maybe she would know me as her love, even still?
More likely she would love to eat you.
If I could just know if Delilah is alive or what happened to her, then I could be at peace.
I will seek her out in the forest.
I have an amulet made by our craftsman. It's not much, but I would be happy to give it to you in return for any news.
We will do that quest later. How tragic would it be if we had to fight the warden after they succumbed to the blight, but they still found a cure for the calling, only too late for themselves? Oh, that'd be sad. I hope not. Zathrian, you're doing your thing. Look at these tents, by the way. Like, oh, well, hey, friend, just chilling on your cot. Don't mind me. But I don't know. That seems like a pretty comfy tent. I don't know why they set it up like that, but I appreciate it. I don't really want to talk to Sorrel right now. Pile of sacks. Let's go get these sacks. Hey, Gillenon. Let's try to do this hollow thing. Let's get these first.
This should be easy enough.
Control the holla. They listen to no one else.
Hell yeah. Okay, I'm going to save real quick just in case I mess this up, because I do want to save the little holla. Hey, Alora.
Who comes? Oh, I beg your pardon, stranger. I was so busy attending to the holla, I did not hear your approach.
There's something with this dress where the hands are just really messed up, and I don't know why. What is a holla? Who are you?
My name is Alora. I am the master herder in charge of caring for the holla. Not as exciting as being a Grey Warden, but the holla are vital to us.
You think being a Grey Warden is exciting? That's a dumb question. Also, her hands just miraculously got better. What is going on?
Not as much as I assumed you thought my task boring in comparison. Am I wrong?
Working with animals would be quite rewarding. That's so... I don't know, it sounds condescending. If that makes you a shepherd, then no, you're not. Less dangerous, certainly.
In normal times, perhaps. But in normal times, there would be no blight, and being a Grey Warden would not be such a dangerous occupation either. In truth, my place as the Master Herder is a small one, but one I am quite satisfied with. Would that we could all find such peace with our lot in life.
What is going on with her lighting? Oh, I have to ask it. What's a holla?
They are the noble beasts that pull our Aravel. What humans call land ships. They are our companions and our guides.
The way its mouth is like slightly open is just like... like it looks really stupid. You make them sound like friends. They're not your mounts.
We ride the holla, but never with reins or a saddle. It is the holla who decide where to lead us, and our privilege that they take our Aravel with them. In return, it's the herder's job to speak to the holla and care for their needs. It's a bond of friendship, and not servitude.
So why have you separated this one from the others?
I fear she may have been bitten during the werewolf attack. I have tried speaking with her, but she is too agitated for me to understand. The curse would not affect her as it would us, but it would still be lethal. And it may prove contagious to the other holla as well. I can find no wound on her, but if she's truly ill, then I will have to put her out of her misery, for her sake as well as that of the others.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I don't know. Do you have any skills that might help her? If you do, I would be grateful.
Try to calm the holla? Pretend to examine the holla. Examine the holla. Let me look at my holla examining. I've never seen a holla in my life, but...
What do you think?
Oh, no, I don't have enough stuff. Okay, I cannot tell.
I'm glad you attempted it.
I should go. Okay, let's, load. So I guess I have to have 2 skills in survival? Let's see this. Next. Do that. Actually, wait, hold on. Let me put one in cunning. Maybe cunning's the thing I need. Next. Okay. Then we blow through her dialogue. Who are you?
My name is Alora. Not as much as I assumed you thought my... In truth,
what is
they
a
are the
holla?
noble beasts.
Mounts.
In return, it's the herders.
Separated.
I find no wound on her, but...
Is there anything I can do? Examine the holla. I'm looking at this holla for the first time in my life.
And? What do you think?
Now hold on. I cannot truly tell. You need survival 2. Well, I just got survival 2. Cannot truly tell.
I am glad you attempted it regardless.
I should go. Or do I have to calm the Hala? Calm the Hala. Okay, let's try this again. Load. You can tell I don't do this very often. Okay, do all this again. 1 in cunning. Survival 2. Blow through your dialogue. Who are you? What is the Hala? They're not your mounts.
In return, it's the herder's job. I can find no wound on her. I don't know.
I'll examine it. Oh, well. I'm calming it.
Yes, that's it. She's calming down. That's it, love. Be calm. Tell me what troubles you. Ah, I see. It is her life mate who is sick, not her. He was bitten on the leg during the attack, and she fears greatly for him. I did not realize another Hala was injured. This will allow me to prevent the sickness from spreading to the entire herd. Masiranus, thank you. You have done my clan a great boon this day. I will always be grateful for your help.
I did it! Leveled up. Who leveled up? I think it was Dog. There we go. Oh, Dog, you need to level up. Constitution would be good, and some strength. Okay. Do that. Alright, thank you for the help, everybody. Oh, is that a baby Hala? Maybe? Maybe that's supposed to be a baby Hala, but they didn't want to, like, model it, so it's just the deer model, but they made it small. How do you miss that the wrong was attacked? I'm missing something. Oh! I know what you mean now. How do you miss that the thing was attacked? I don't know. That is a good question. Elf girl, don't mind me. I'm just stealing from your clan. Gyna, we will talk to you. Yeah, I never should talk to her first.
Andaran Atishan, outsider.
Hey, who are you?
I am Gaina. Is there something you need from me?
Questions?
I'm not sure what I can tell you, but I shall try.
What can you tell me about Zathrian?
Zathrian? He has been our keeper since long before my parents' parents were born. What could you wish to know about him?
How old is he exactly?
I don't know. Very old. It is said that Zathrian may be one of the first to become as our ancestors were long ago, immortal.
But how could that be? Why him and not others?
We all live longer than the Flat Ears, the elves who live with humans. The Keepers even more so because of their knowledge of the old ways. Why Zathrian differs from the others, I do not know. Perhaps he has been blessed by the creators.
Do you actually believe in those gods, do you?
Your people do not have gods? I don't think I could live without the hope that when I die, I will be greeted by the creators.
Ew.
The Shemlin would have us believe otherwise, but their maker is no more present. At least the creators are our own, and they care for us as no other.
Somewhere Solus is like turning in his Euthanera grave. What is a keeper exactly?
He keeps us safe, and he keeps the knowledge of our people safe, so we may bring it to all of our people one day.
What knowledge is that exactly?
The ways of our ancestors, of course, from the time of our Lathan, before the human empire enslaved our people.
Where does he get this knowledge?
From the other clans, and from the artifacts we uncover in our travels. Everywhere the old empire was, so went their slaves. Pieces of our past lie everywhere.
Bring it to all of your people?
To your people. When there is a new homeland for us all to settle in, the Dalish shall teach your people what they have forgotten.
I have another question about Zathrian.
Yes.
Something else.
What is that?
Know more about your people.
You should speak to Lanaya. She's the Keeper's first and knows much of such questions.
Forrest.
You would be best to speak to Seyrel. He is our storyteller and knows far more of such tales.
Equipment?
Master Verathorn should have what you need. Seek him out at the forge.
I should go.
Then may the creators bring you fortune.
I know I can, like, seduce her and stuff like that, but I don't know. I'll keep her with the little kid. Like, it's fine. Oh, hey, it's everyone's favorite elf. Oops. Sad wolf. Let's see. Elf fruit, elf fruit.
As you wish.
Let's talk to Sorrel, and then we'll do the thing. Oh, landmark tent. Hey, dog. Before we talk to people, you gotta go piss on this tent. Thank you, dog. Even though we're not gonna be fighting here. Let's see.
I hear you had a hand in saving the Hala. Masirinas.
Oh.
I'm not sure what we would do without them.
Yeah, some stubble. I don't know if that's a mod conflict or he just got stubble. Shayla's just chilling out there, huh? She's not gonna sit down. What can you tell me about this forest?
I know a few tales. Our clan has passed this way many times before, even when the Shemlin lived in these parts. You wish? I can tell you what I know. It is not a long story.
Yeah, tell me the forest.
Our legends say that before the Shemlin came, the Brazilian forest was a place of our ancestors that predated even our oldest homeland. The people of the Imperium came here and gave the forest its name. If they found traces of our ancestors, we cannot say. If they did, those elves were slain or enslaved. We know only that a great many battles were fought here. These trees grow upon the graves of those who fell, Shemlin and elves both.
And those battles tore the veil.
Indeed. Very wise of you.
Hell yeah.
There was so much death that the veil into the beyond was torn. The Shemlin know the beyond as the Fade, the place of dreams and spirits. When the veil is torn, spirits pass into our world freely. The legends say that one great spirit possessed the wolf that became Witherfang, who passed its curse of rage onto men and created werewolves.
So there were many spirits in the forest. Let's actually make more sense to how many werewolves are there.
No one knows. When the Shemlin lived in these parts, the curse would spread anew to a few of them with each passing year. They would run off into the forest, never to be seen again. Eventually, all the Shemlin left. One assumes the werewolves survive by passing their curse to their offspring. They have had no new blood. Until now, that is.
So does that mean the werewolves are, like, extremely inbred? Because it's probably a very small amount of people that were originally cursed. There were battles in the forest. So there are many spirits. Have the hunters become werewolves?
It is said that one or two have turned already, though the Keeper denies it. As for the rest, they will either die or turn, unless they are killed out of mercy. I would rather die than become a ravening, soulless beast. Wouldn't you?
Kind of an ominous question, considering, like, you know, Grey Wardens can sort of become that one day. There were battles in the forest.
Who can say what value the Imperium placed on this land? And how many elves died here, in slavery? Even the barbarians, who came to overthrow the Imperium, fought and died on this soil.
So there are many spirits in the forest.
The forest is said to be haunted. Spirits possess the trees, the wolves, even the bodies of the dead. They yearn for true life, you see.
Does this Witherfang still exists today?
So Zathrian insists. He says that Witherfang does not age, as the werewolves do. Witherfang is as much spirit as it is beast, and thus it is immortal. Perhaps it cannot even be slain. At the very least, it is old and powerful, much as Zathrian himself.
That's all I need to know.
One last warning. The forest is like a thing alive. It changes as it wills, closing paths behind you and opening up new ones. Too many have become lost within, unable to find their way out. Were I you, I would endeavor not to make the forest my enemy. Dareth Shirral.
Great job, Caitie. Now we have incest wolves and Dragon Age fanfiction. I guarantee you that probably exists somewhere in some, like, one of those alpha, beta, omega fics. Those things are fucked up. There has to be something like that already.
I hear you had a hand in saving the Hala.
Oh, yes.
Masirinas. I'm not sure what we would do without them.
You would walk everywhere. What do you know about the werewolves? Didn't I ask that? Oh no, I asked about the forest and then you started talking about werewolves. So what do you know about the werewolves?
We know only what Zathrian has told us over the years. I never saw one myself until the attack.
If they're so mindless, how do they ambush you?
Some of us have wondered. The Keeper says they are simply cunning, that any beast can lie in wait. But this seemed more than that. It was planned. These are no simple beasts. Then the real question is why the Keeper would insist that it is not so.
Why would he lie?
I do not believe he would. But even the wisest of men do not always see the truth in front of them. Nor do they always wish to.
Do they have any strange abilities other than being wolves?
They can shapeshift into wolves, allowing them to hide amidst the true wolves.
Oh, I didn't actually know that. Is there a way to prevent being afflicted by their curse?
Other than not to get bitten? Not that I know of.
Great. How does one fight them?
The hunters say they have strength and speed far beyond what's ordinary, and are as tough as such beasts come. Like wolves, they hunt in packs so as to combine their strength. But in the end, a blade kills them as surely as it does any other. What you need to fear is their bite. If you're infected, you are done. Though not right away, and not all at once.
That's enough for me.
Of course. You wish something else?
Yeah, alright. Well, hold on.
Shirral.
I needed to ask you about Anarin.
I hear you had a hand in saving the Hollow.
That's all I was going to say. Okay.
I'm not sure what we would do without them.
Can we ask more about the wolves? Hold on.
We know only what Zathrian has told us over the years. I never saw one myself until the attack.
Oh, we asked all that. I guess that's just a... whatever. Okay, but really...
I hear you had
Anarin.
I appreciate you trying to find him, but what are the chances?
Anarin the healer?
You know Anarin?
He lives? No, it can't be him. Perhaps it is a common elven name.
No, I know of only one Anarin.
Ah, it makes sense. Anarin said that he was from the human cities. You are old friends, then?
If it is the same Anarin, then yes, Wynne knows him.
If you seek Anarin, you must venture into the forest. He prefers to be amidst the trees and the animals.
Thank you all so much.
And I should go.
Dareth Shirral.
You're welcome, Wynne. Okay, now let's talk to this sad little elf boy. Who's, like, not even 18 yet.
Hello?
Why are you cringing? Speak up. Hello yourself. Who are you?
I'm Kamen, a hunter apprentice. Though I wish I could become a real hunter.
I wish I could be a real boy. Why can't you?
I shouldn't be talking about this to an outsider. You wouldn't understand.
Try me.
I suppose there's no harm in it. It's not like you can help me. I've been an apprentice for too long. To become a true hunter, I must bring back the pelt of a beast I killed myself. A boar or a wolf or something. I wanted to hunt in the forest, but we're forbidden to enter because of the attack. But the real problem is Gaina.
You mean the young woman by the fire?
She's my heart's desire. I have asked for her hand, but she cruelly refuses it. She will not bond with an apprentice, she says, and calls me a child. I am no child. If I was a hunter, I could prove it, but I cannot hunt, and Gaina will never bond with me. I feel so helpless. I shouldn't have brought it up. Just leave me to my misery.
They're probably the same age. I don't know why she calls him a child. There must be some way to... questions first.
I don't think there's anything I can tell you. My clanmates in the camp would be better at that.
Oh, well, hold on.
Oh, what do you want now? I told you everything already.
I want to help.
You think I haven't thought about this? There's nothing I can do.
Have you... Why not go into the forest anyway?
But the keeper said... No, I just can't. What if I encountered a werewolf? I couldn't defeat one of those on my own.
Okay, you were chicken. Have you tried wooing Gaina?
Wooing? I don't understand.
Romance her! Show her you love her!
I've serenaded her, and we've talked many times under the moon. But that doesn't matter if I'm still an apprentice. Not to her.
Have you tried giving her a gift? Then why do you bother? It's supposed to be too much to ask if you've bedded her. I'm asking that one. I suppose it'd be too much to ask if you've bedded her.
No.
The music just stopped!
No.
Did I, like, mishear? Like, it really sounded like the music just, like, cut off. Oh, God. Okay. He's a virgin you've never even kissed?
Of course not. I'm not even bonded yet. I've never kissed anyone, not like that.
Oh, let me think of something else then. That happens to be very important, Cameron.
Is it? Nobody tells me anything about that sort of thing.
Maybe it's time someone showed you what you're missing. I don't want to do that. Would you like me to explain it to you?
I don't think that would help. Not really.
Let me think of something else then.
Such as?
What have I got a pelt for you?
No, I couldn't do that. I must kill the beast myself. It is my rite of passage to become a full hunter.
Blah, blah, blah. Do you want to marry Gaina or not? Make a decision. I don't want to, like, cheat him into it. Perhaps I could talk to Gaina.
I suppose you could, but what good would that do?
You lost your virginity last week. Don't act so smart. So true, actually. God, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, okay. So I love so Lynn lost her virginity like maybe like a week ago, probably less than that, honestly. And she just walks in here and is like, "What? You've never had sex? Virgins, right?" Golly. Can be pretty persuasive. I can be pretty persuasive.
Really?
Oh God.
I'm willing to try anything.
I'll go talk to her now. Let's go talk to her now.
Cyranas. Oh, ma Cyranas. I will pray to the goddess of love that you are successful.
There is no goddess of love unless, like, maybe Mythal. Not really. All right, girl.
Greetings once again.
Hey, Cayman told me about you.
You spoke to him? What did he say?
He said that you refused to give him your hand, that you were cruel and he hates you. And that if he was lucky, he would bed you soon. That's too much, I feel like. He said that you refused to give him your hand.
Oh. I don't expect an outsider to understand our ways, but I just can't bond with Cameron. He's been a hunter apprentice for over 2 years now, and he's yet to slay a proper beast. Each time he's tried, something has gone wrong. Perhaps the creators do not wish us to bond. I cannot bond with an apprentice hunter, can I?
If you love him, it doesn't matter what he is, does it?
But what if he never becomes a proper hunter? What will become of our family?
Why does everything depend on him? Yeah, girl, if you want to take care of your family, why don't you step it up?
You are right.
Yeah.
As a woman, I must ensure that he believes in himself. All I've done is make him miserable.
Yeah, girl.
I know I cannot be like you, both woman and Grey Warden, but I can be formidable in my own small way, can't I?
Yeah, girl, get it.
Thank you. You have helped me put this into perspective. I will go and speak to Cameron.
That's right.
Cameron, I have been a fool.
Gaina? What do you mean? Have you changed your mind?
I have. The outsider has helped me to see that I was wrong. I have made you miserable, and I should not have.
But what about my hunt?
I don't care about that. I know you will pass your hunt in time, and we will be happy. Us and our children.
Thank you, Gaina. You've made me a happy man. I feel blessed by the gods today.
They deserve each other. Oh, the kiss on the cheek.
We are both very grateful for the part
She
you
is a
played in
religious
bringing
girl.
us together.
How marvelous you are. I am so happy.
This is so wonderful. Young love allowed to flourish.
Here, take this. It's been in my family for a very long time, but I hope it plays some part in your battle against the Darkspawn. It's the very least we could do.
I want your first child named after me. Male or female. What did I get? Items received. A health potion, I guess? No, I think it was, we got something. I don't remember. Alright, well, it's been like almost an hour of just walking around this clan and talking, so let's actually go do stuff for once. I think the only thing we haven't done is steal from that chest, which we can do later. Alright, let's save the game. And go talk. Oh, I should heal my wounds. That's a...
This should be easy enough.
There we go. You can give the book to the crazy hermit. Wait. Book? Book? Did I get a book? Is that what I got? I did get a book. Ah, here we go. Oh, I get it. Okay, I see. Let's go. I don't even think we'll get to the hermit today. But we will try. Because there's just a lot of... This is very winding forest, and there's a lot of stuff to be done.
Let's get started.
First, let's try to find that one guy. Where are you?
Let's get started.
Oh, I got Liliana on accident. That sucks.
This should be easy enough.
At least protect her as much as I can. Shale ain't doing too hot. Ugh, I hate werewolves.
Time for some fun.
Okay, let's move up here and free some of these bad boys. I can only do the one. Okay. Alright, we're getting there. Okay, where is he? There's like a dude. I can go down there, right? Yeah, here we go. Skeleton. What do I got? Nothing good. Elf fruit. There's like a hurt dude somewhere in here, and I want to get him sooner rather than later, so I don't have to like walk all the way back.
Let's get started.
I don't think I can actually cross on this log, despite it looking like I can, and I probably should be able to. You can get the helmet from the Ancient Elven Armor set, another book, and the Grand Orc's acorn. Oh, is that from the log? Swift Runner. Let's go do this real quick. I think the guy's passed here.
The Watchwolves have spoken truly, my brothers and sisters. Another of the dalish come to put us in our place. Come to make us pay for our attack.
You speak? I thought werewolves were savage beasts.
We are beasts, but we are no longer simple and mindless. Let that thought chill your spine.
Oh no.
You speak to Swift Runner. I lead my cursed brothers and sisters. Turn back now. Go back to the dalish and tell them that you have failed. Tell them we will gladly watch them suffer the same curse we have suffered for too long. We will watch them pay.
I would prefer to talk to you. I mean you no harm.
Was it not Zathrian who sent you? He wishes only our destruction. never to talk.
You talk with Zathrian as you know him? You attacked his clan, why should he not retaliate?
You know nothing, do you? Nothing of us, and even less of those you serve. You are a fool, and we are done talking. Run from the forest while you can. Run to the Dalish and tell them they are doomed.
I don't want to fight, but neither can I retreat.
I do not wish to fight you either, but we cannot trust you. Come, brothers and sisters, let us retreat. The forest has eyes of its own, and it will deal with intruders as it always has.
Come at me, bro. Okay, bye. Just gallop into the back. Okay, so we want... Where is this dude? Okay, we're gonna...
Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance?
Somehow I got myself in that blast, and I don't know how I did that. Okay, there's too many of them, get most of them, but also get Liliana and Shale. I'm gonna do it. Okay, well I got 3 of them. We'll shatter one of them. There's like one in the back, that's pretty... Rabid werewolf. We'll petrify this guy. And we maybe freeze him? There we go. That's something. That got most of them.
Let's get started. Here we go! Right.
Waste of time.
Light yourself on fire to scare them away. Hey, it might work somewhere.
As you wish.
Need to keep these werewolf pelts. Oops. Somewhere over here. There he is. Hey, Dagon?
Who comes?
You're badly wounded. What happened to you?
We were sent to find Witherfang. Bring his heart. Attacked.
We'll loot the bodies. And try to revive him from questioning. I'm taking back to Dalish camp.
And Darren Atishan, Grey Warden. Our scouts saw you approaching and tell me you carry the body of one of our hunters with you. Ah, Dagon. He is wounded, but I think he will live.
I'm glad we were able to help him. Thank the Maker we returned to the Dalish in time. He must have watched over this man.
Ma Syranas, your help is appreciated. Come, Lethaline, let us take Dagon to the Keeper, and quickly. If we are lucky, we may still save him.
Can you go back and talk with him? You had 2 healers with you. Yeah, I know, right? We'll go back to the camp later, and then we can talk to him, maybe. Okay, let's finish this little area. There's, like, I think some bears here or something. Something with bears. Oh, hey, look at that. Blue fire. Veil fire. You thought it was only in Dragon Age Inquisition, but there you go. Right there. In front of your eyes. Before it was called Veil fire. I want to get this death root. I'll never use it, but I need it. Can I go up here? Not really. I think so. It gives you a necklace. That sounds right. Was he the necklace, or was the wolf wife the necklace? There you are. I'm gonna fuck you up, Great Bear.
This should be easy enough. Yes. On your guard!
Ooh.
Let's end this.
What a mess.
I'm so glad I did all of that for a shield. And Grace, can you give that twice to Liliana? We'll try. Isn't Veilfire green though? It's like a blue-green. I always thought it was more bluey than green. Okay, you should sing the next Split the Veil intro. What do I sing? Like just the little tune? I feel like that isn't much. I don't think there's actually anything over here. Yeah, the rest of it is across the river. I think he gives you something intended for his sweetheart. Okay. Oh look, Darkspawn. Okay. We'll do it here. Here, I'm just gonna zoom out. That'd be a lot better. Oh, did I freeze him or not? Oops. Ah, resisted. Oh boy. Oh no! Oh boy. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought it could be. Get rid of these guys. Why are Darkspawn just chilling in the woods? Why aren't they? You know, why not? Maybe they just wanted to take a nice walk in the woods. What am I looking at?
Time for some fun. I never liked this part.
Maybe they just like walks in the woods and maybe this is like a group date, you know? Maybe that's it. Do they not have a right to go date in the woods?
Right.
Okay, this is the thing. We will do this in a bit. All of that we'll do in a bit. Just want to make sure I clear this area. Was that an armored ogre? Is that a mod? Yes, this is a mod. It's just a mod that puts more armored ogres into the base game because they were only in Awakening previously.
As you wish.
Oy. Man, I should know where these Sylvans are, but I always forget where they are. They always scare the shit out of me. Ooh. Hey. Oh boy.
As you wish.
Oh, can I go in here? Oh, I think this is just the other map. This is just another way to get in there. Yeah, this is the other map, but it's just another way to get in. Eh, we can... I'll take this and we'll come back here later. Tree sounds like me waking up. Same, honestly. Okay, let's do this Mystical Site of Power. That's the side quest that we originally got from the Mage's Circle, I believe. And all of these skeletons that you see around here are going to be waking up. Well, this... He still has the loot sparkles, but he's not showing any loot, so... I don't know. This... I remember this also being kind of difficult, so let's save real quick. Just in case we do this. First Mystical Site of Power. And the gravestone. You see a tombstone before you. It gives you an uneasy feeling. Leave the tombstone alone. Oh shoot, haven't actually started that quest yet? Okay, we haven't actually started the quest yet. Okay, never mind. One day we'll come back here and fight a thing. The Mystical Site of Power is what we started in the Mage Tower. That's it. And we gotta go to other places. What's the other quest with the tombstone then? We'll figure it out. We'll get there eventually. We'll go here.
Nothing but excitement traveling. Let's get started. You had it coming.
Petrify. Ah, damn it.
We must have victory.
Come on, Shale.
Increases our path of destruction.
Right.
Right. Fight if I must.
On your guard.
Suckers.
We must strike.
get rid of all these things. And then eventually we'll talk to the Great Oak. Okay, can I only get one of them to get me here? Yeah.
On it.
I think it shattered it. Yeah, here we go. Just wait for a cone of cold to refresh, and we'll get this other guy. Will you be playing Dragon Age 2? I will! Oh, he resisted it. I'm kind of depressed about that, actually. He resisted all of this! Stop resisting! Stop resisting arrest! Should be attacking that other guy. He's not resisting. Oh, the other guy's dead anyway, so. Come on. Here we go. Okay. Get this elf fruit. And also get the dog his landmark, because you know we're going to be fighting in here so often. Isn't there a Shade Camp quest somewhere? Yes, it's actually to my right here. This little bedroll fire pit tent. That's it. We're just going to talk to the Grand Oak real quick, and then we'll do it. Hey, bud.
What manner of beast be thee that comes before this elder tree?
Can't you see me? I'm an elf. Can't you see me? I'm an elf. There we go.
Ah, yes, I remember thee. Long ago, the elves roamed free, their numbers few and passing fast, until one eve we saw their last. Allow me a moment to welcome thee. I am called the Grand Oak, sometimes the Elder Tree.
The world is certainly
What?
full of
Wynne?
marvelous,
Hun.
unexpected creations. Each day we see something that we never thought possible.
The heck was that?
And unless thou thinkst it far too soon, might I ask of thee a boon?
Why do you speak in rhymes?
I do not know. Why dost thou not? Thy words seem plain, a mundane lot. Perhaps a poet's soul's in me. Does that make me a poetry?
Ha ha ha. A poetry, yes, I get it.
It was but a simple jest, a jibe to entertain my guest.
It was cute. What are you exactly?
I am an elder oak and nothing more. Though once I dreamt of a time before when I roamed the world and howled with pain, not of this world, but twixt and twain. Perhaps I was a spirit then, a wandering thing drawn to this glen. But then that spirit joined with a tree. Since then, a tree is all I be.
It just seems the other trees are far more hostile.
Of the Sylvans, this is true. They are quite mad, their virtues few. A spirit trapped within a tree, no mouth to scream or eyes to see. A cage of bark, a prison wood, a thing of rage where nature stood. So twisted Sylvan they become. But I am not the same as some. I accept my fated oaken home. I feel no need to rage and roam.
I'd like to know more of this forest.
I can only speak to what a tree may see. It may not help you, but it is enough for me.
Why is this called the Brazilian forest exactly?
That is but a human name. One placed upon this land their claim. A claim they stole from ancient elves, whom they first killed, and were killed themselves.
There were elves who lived here?
It was the elves who planted the seeds, raised the forest, saw to its needs. But that was all so long ago. That they are dead is all I know.
So people who are asking, has this thing been around since the time of Arlathan and whatnot, then yeah, a lot of this stuff, this and the ruins we're going to explore later on have been. At least that's what he's saying. What happened here to make the forest like this?
A great war, perhaps. I cannot tell. I was not here when it befell. But many deaths here, all the same. And with the deaths, the spirits came. The spirits entered corpse and tree, and most went mad, as thou canst see. The forest had a spirit of its own, from back when its first seeds were sown. Perhaps she died of grief that day, or perhaps she simply went away. Or perhaps the wares are the ones to blame, for the day she left is the day they came.
So the spirit he's talking about is going to be Lady of the Forest that we'll meet later, and yeah, he's right here. She has something to do with the werewolf quest. The Great War he talks about is interesting. It's definitely not the Dales, because, this isn't the Dales. So, from a guess, the only ancient elven war we know about is the one that Solus mentions in Trespasser. So it could be very likely that this guy is talking about the same war that Solus does. Which would mean that the war that Solus is talking about happened right here in Ferelden in this particular forest. Or around this area, at least. So, that's fun. Okay, is there anything around here of note?
Most of what was is overgrown, leaving only broken stone. Perhaps some ruins remain free of rot. I know not where, I see them not.
Where can I find Witherfang's lair?
In the center of the forest the wares do dwell, or so go the tales my fellows tell. But they cannot be followed there. The forest doth protect the wares.
Why do trees protect them?
Perhaps wares use magic to command the trees. All I know is they move as they please.
Alright, is there any other way to get to the center of the forest?
Perform the boon as I ask, and I shall reward thee for the task. I have but one desire, to solve a matter very dire. As I slept one early morn, a thief did come and steal an acorn.
What's so special about that?
All I have is my being, my seed. Without it, I am alone indeed. I cannot go and seek it out, yet I shall die if left without.
Oh boy. I could look for your acorn. Oh, where would I find this thief?
It was stolen by a human man. Deep within these woods he ran. Woods that I could travel there. I'd teach the fool to soon beware.
I could look for the acorn. What's in it for me?
My wooden skin has some magic, see? And part of it I can give to thee.
I would prefer you help me find Witherfang.
In the center of the forest the wares do dwell, or so go the tales my fellows tell. But they cannot be followed there. The forest doth protect the wares.
You told me that. And your wood can get me into the center of the forest.
The forest would see thee as a tree, and so no harm would come to thee.
That sounds like a fine reward.
Wilt thou then perform the task? Wilt thou save me, as I ask?
I said yes. Where would I find this thief? I think you told me that. Very well, I'll help you.
Go to the east to find this man. I shall await. Do what thou can.
Cool. But before then, let's save. And we're gonna go take a nap in this very fancy bedroll thing. The campsite appears remarkably intact. The tents and bedrolls are covered with leaves, but are dry and whole. The fire pit smokes and possesses enough embers enough to build a small fire, or flame. There are no signs of any inhabitants.
Oh my, did this belong to the elven hunters? I'm surprised the fire hasn't burned out of control. Lucky for us, perhaps.
Someone camped here. This must be a secluded spot. Doesn't it agree?
Perhaps. It does seem like the werewolves haven't been here. We should be careful. This seems strange.
This is strange. The werewolves would not use such a camp, would they? Whoever this belongs to must be nearby.
Could belong to the elves. Perhaps they will return. Barks menacingly. You sense something, boy? It seems odd, doesn't it? You get no hint of danger, though it strikes you as odd that the camp is abandoned. Perhaps searching the camp will give more clues to its nature. Continue. Tents. You look inside the tent and are surprised by how dry and cozy it feels. It is clean but empty. What a pleasant place to rest your head.
Wow, that is a nice tent. Could we sleep here? This seems like the perfect spot. And I am just so tired.
Must resist this exhaustion. Strange and malevolent power. But my, that does look inviting.
Strong magic is at work here. It is not wise to enter the tent.
No, we can't sleep here. We need to go. It takes all your strength to step away from the tent. A wave of weariness washes through you, despite your efforts to resist it. What about the other things? Bedroll. You examine the bedroll. It looks clean and warm. You feel like you haven't slept in ages. It would be so nice to curl up and sleep.
I am so sleepy. I feel drunk almost. I could fall over right now.
I feel magic here. Draining my strength. We must leave. And soon.
I find it difficult to move. We should leave this place at once, before we are frozen in place forever.
I feel it too. We need to stay awake. You turn away from the bedroll, but only reluctantly. The lure of sleep is almost overpowering.
As you wish.
You examine the remains of the fire pit. It has been untended for several hours at most. The embers draw you in, almost hypnotizing you.
The lights in the fire, they are so pretty. The flickering, glowing warmth, comfort. I wish I could just lie here and...
The fire attempts to drain our energies. Even I feel its power.
Quick, look away from the fire. There is a power at work here. It makes us weak.
Stay alert. This could be some sort of trap. Or can you feel the power here? What is this? The flames emit a sudden warmth, draining your strength even more. You turn away, the chill sweeping back into your bones. You are exhausted. Okay, I do want to fight this thing, though. You cannot look inside the tent without coming close to falling unconscious. All you can do is turn away from it now. You look away quickly. I think it's when I exit, maybe. Yeah, here we go. As you turn to leave, you find your steps growing light and fatigue tugs at your limbs and you yawn. It's been a long journey. Perhaps it's safe to rest here? Whines plaintively and yawns.
We going? My feet are so sore. If we're careful, we could use this camp, couldn't we? Would it be that bad?
Perhaps we're being too hasty in leaving. I'm too old for all this running around. The camp looks like a good spot to rest, so long as we're watchful.
There is a force at work here. I did not feel it earlier, but now I'm having trouble moving.
Oh, Shale knows what's up. Let's see. There's something affecting us. We need to resist. Let's not fight it. Let's turn around and see what happens. You start to turn around, but the fog doesn't quite take hold of your mind. As if it were a dream, the vision of the campground dissipates. Before you was a cold and long-dead campsite filled with the bones of the many travelers who have been lured here by a shade, which now angrily lunges towards you. Continue. Greater shade. Girl, I'm gonna fuck you up.
As you wish. This should be easy enough.
Oh, you a funny one, you are.
I haven't heard that one before, I think. Sucker! Where the shade destroyed, the fog seems to lift. The camp that was here is ancient, and the remains of the shade's victims, all alive, is sleeping still.
How long has that spirit lingered there, and how many has it preyed upon? I shudder to think of it.
How awful. All those people lured by a demon of sloth. It is a good thing we escaped its clutches.
Now we have all of these bones. Ooh, dalish ring. Something.
This should be easy enough.
But is it easy enough? Oops.
Let's get started.
Let's look at this dalish ring. How good is it? Or bad? Kinda sucks, actually. Glad I used it. Okay, I think for the most part, that's the most exciting things that we can do here right now. So let's go on to part 2. Bye, Zoe! There should be more wolves up here. Oh, we've missed one. Ooh, that was a weird sound.
Look at this mess. I love it. Come and get it.
Hey! Thank you, Shale.
Let's get started.
Okay. Continue on. Aren't the dalish gloves for Zevran in the Shade Camp? Yes. We just got them. When we get back to Zevran, we can hand them to him. Alright, so here, up that part on top of here is where we entered in earlier. We'll loop around there eventually.
I have a question it may be able to answer, Elder Mage.
Must it always be Elder Mage?
On it.
I'm not a wizened old crone just yet.
Would it prefer mage well past their prime don't mind the slapping bit? You will be stunned.
Make him be praised.
Just so you know, I'm curious about the abominations of the tower. Is it possible for such a creature to become human again?
Yes, it is simply very difficult. It requires travel into the Fade.
And? Is the mage the same afterwards as the mage was before?
No, I have never met such a person, but no, they are changed forever.
I understand. Thank you for the answer. Wise one.
That was nice. A little nice conversation behind us. Set them on fire! I guess, I mean, I don't know what I'd say on the hermit. He's a crazy guy that lives in the forest. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. I'm dead. Whoops. I'm dead. Okay. He's frozen. You're no good. I can just revive myself. It's not the end of the world. I don't know why you had to get close to do that, but... Let's see. Win a group heal would be great now as well. What can I do? Lyrium potion, perhaps? Who's gonna go down first? We'll petrify this guy. Good. This guy needs to... not. See, can I do that?
Let's get started. Defend yourself.
Okay, then we'll get this guy. Good.
Well done. This should be easy enough. Right.
Okay, so up here, so like that guy earlier was asking us to find his wife, who had been, I guess, chomped on by the werewolves, and here she is right now. If you want to get technical, if we don't talk to her, she just kind of, and we can finish on with the quest, she just disappears. And then you can talk to this guy again and say, hey, look, I didn't find your wife, but the curse has been lifted, and he goes off to find her. But, like, there's no resolution, and in Dragon Age 2, it still kind of makes it sound like she died either way. So even if it is technically possible that we could not talk to her and just say, can you chill out, or say, like, hey, just chill out for, like, maybe a couple hours or whatever, and we could lift up the curse and she'd be fine, the game doesn't recognize that as an actual option. So we're just going to talk to her and complete this quest, even though it's not, like, the best scenario.
Please. Help. Listen. I am not the mindless beast I appear to be.
Am I forgetting, but is this the only game where they talk about being unabominated? Unabominationed? I don't know how you would pronounce that. Maybe they say it in other games. I can't remember. Like, they definitely talk about what happened to Connor in Inquisition, and maybe 2. The Book of Sunder actually has the that plot as well, though. So it's not the only thing in the series to talk about it. So they didn't forget about it. What happened to you?
I am cursed, turned into this creature. The curse, it burns in me. I fled into the forest. The werewolves, they took me in, but I had to return. I had to. You are an elf, but not one of the dalish. I was until my change. Have you seen my clan?
Your keeper Zathrian is the one who sent me here.
The keeper sent you? Then you seek Witherfang.
Well, I do. Have you seen him?
I have, but it is not what you think. But there is no time to explain. You must listen. My name is Delilah. My husband, he is called Athras. Please, you must bring him a message.
Oh, the poor woman, she's in such pain.
The staff I wear. Bring it to him. Tell him I love him. Tell him I am dead, and with the gods, I beg you.
Aww. I spoke to Atheros. He worries about you.
I want him to be at peace. He is a good man. Please do not let him suffer thinking of me. Oh, the pain. The curse is fire in my blood. Please, hand it for me. Hand it quickly.
If you say I need answers first, she's just gonna... Must be some way to heal you. Very well, end your pain. There must be some way to heal you.
Magic will not work against the curse. You must end it.
I can't do that. I'll take you back to the camp.
No, no. He must not see me like this.
And then she attacks me. She's gonna attack me no matter what. Sort of. Sorry, Delilah. Well, Shale.
Let's get started.
Look, that hard. Denial's leather armor. And we'll tell him about this. Caitie, doesn't the arcane warrior tell you that both elves and humans lived in the ruins and both were attacked by the same forces? Maybe it was the Forgotten Ones or perhaps Solus's forces. Maybe. Well, we'll talk about that more when we get to him and talk to the Vial, I guess. I don't think we're gonna get to that today, though. That might be a next week thing. Because I can't remember what it quite says, so I don't want to give any hard answers. Because I have answers, you know. Oh boy. Hey, bears! Hi, bears! Explode! Boom! That's sort of didn't work.
It's either you or me.
I can shatter this bear, I think.
It isn't gonna be me. Watch out. This should be easy enough. On it.
Hey, Liliana leveled up.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
We good? Is the Warden's face a mod or a really well done character? Well, thank you. It's half and half, I guess. This is oops. The face itself is a normal head shape, but she does have a face mask on. Ah, come on, man. Oh, Shale, you getting up, buddy? Petrify this guy. Hey, it worked. Sucker. Whatever. You carry anything? Sort of. Another ogre. Hurl. Hey, I don't like that. Run, 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 run. Okay. Can I freeze you? Oops, nope.
Let's end this.
Did she just say death for pigeons? Hey, Liliana, nice. Bad bitches weekend. It's not even the weekend.
Let's get started.
Now there's a couple quests in this area, actually. I think Anarin is just around the corner, but we can't see him yet. We bears. Liliana, well, first, let's see here. Ooh, what will she be? Assassin, ranger, or duelist? Wah, wah, wah. We'll do duelist. Because I kind of want to make... Because everyone's assassin. Alright. Constitution's a good one, just to get her a little bit better. She's doing alright, though. We'll do a cunning and dexterity. One more for that. And what now? I really need to be making her do more archery, because, like, I have her with archery stuff. Oh, boy. Let's start doing some dual wielding stuff, because she's doing more as a dual wielder than she ever was as an archer. Let's see.
Ready.
Charred corpse. Don't mind if I do. And this gravestone, I don't think we actually do anything with it yet, because we don't have the thing. There seems naturally cold around this ancient tombstone. Ruins of warding are carved into the surface. Disturb the wards. Legend of the Juggernaut. Devouring skeleton thing. There he is. Okay. Maybe I should have saved before this.
Must right.
Are you doing it? There she is. Oh, Liliana is not doing too great. Liliana, come here. Can I petrify this guy? Resisted. No, I can't. Can I at least do that? Not really. He's gonna pull one of us. Boy. Ah, fuck. Okay. Hold the cold. Oh, well, it sort of worked. Heal. Well, okay. Actually, let's do a couple of these things first. Okay, heal myself. Back away.
It's either you or me, and it isn't gonna
Come on now. Oh, he's gonna pull me. Win, I think, you know what, I'll stay. Wait.
time for a little cleanup.
Okay, maybe it's time for a health potion. There we go. Can I Cone of Cold him? I think I can. Like that. There we go.
You will squish satisfyingly beneath my
Do that. Let's also get some fire blades in here for everybody.
This should be. Let us end this.
Okay, I need help. Oops. Wait, what is all we... Oh, there's another skeleton archer all the way over there. Jesus. Okay, we're doing alright. I'm running out of mana, though. She is gonna be addicted to lyrium at the end of this blight.
A little frantic. Ha! I can see why.
Oh, yes. Run in fear.
Resisted. Oh boy, did I die? Am I dead? Oh, I'm... Whoa! That was close.
You had it coming. I never liked this part.
Okay, I'm just taking a beating.
On your guard. Let's get started.
There we go.
This. I want either you or me. I think gonna make this.
Can I do this? Ah, I was interrupted. Nope. Okay.
This should be easy enough. Here comes trouble.
Oh, Shale's dead. Oh shit, Shale's dead. Okay, he's gonna pull me, but I... Desperate... Oh, she didn't have enough mana. Okay. Shale's our tank. Oh boy.
Right.
Okay, that's 2 down. Not great. Okay, Wynne, we need Shale first. Can I get both of these guys? Because sometimes the radius... Nah, we need Shale first. And then... Life Ward on Wynne. She's full health, but we need her. And then... Let's see. Let's do another... for group heal. Okay, we're just gonna... Rock armor for Wynne. Let's give Liliana some help. Hey, we did it! Okay. Now we just gotta get this guy. If you don't set her behavior to Archer, she'll pop the daggers the moment there's a bone within 5 minutes. Yeah, I know. I just can't be asked to deal with the the things. We will do it eventually. I think it's kind of getting around that time where I need to start thinking about tactics. I was never really into the tactics of this. I don't know why. I just didn't really like it that much. I love tactic games though. It's the weirdest thing. Hey, Anarin. What are you wearing?
Friends, turn back, please. These woods are a danger to those who do not know the paths.
Anarin?
Wait, I remember your face. But younger, more impulsive, stern. Wynne?
I thought they had killed you.
They very nearly did. The Templars found me while I was searching for the Dalish. They ran me through and left me for dead.
I brought this on you. Oh, I was a dreadful mentor, harsh and impatient. I am sorry for the way I treated you.
I've put that behind me, and you should too. I didn't fit in with the Templars in your chantry. My path lay elsewhere.
Is that his chest or some
Irving's
boob
a
armor?
reasonable man.
Yes.
He will find some way
Nah,
for
it's
you to
chest. That's
return.
his chest.
The circle needs new blood. It needs to change.
I have fond memories of Irving. He was always kind to me. I will consider your proposal, and perhaps I will speak with Irving. However, I promise nothing. Perhaps the mage you seek is right in front of you. The Grey Warden is a mage, no? The Blight will not last forever. Why not look to her to shape the new circle? It is something both of you should think about.
We can stay longer if you wish, Wynne.
No, we've spent enough time on my personal affairs. It is time for us to move on.
Look at this. It's the hardened sap of a tree native to this forest. It's been something of a lucky charm for me, and now I want you to have it.
Very well. I'm grateful. May your gods smile on you and
Well,
Aaron.
thank you, Wynne. They're very gracious of you. But that might be the first time I can remember someone, a human in these games, like saying like, "Hey, your gods do you."
Welcome back. Is there something I can do for you?
Why don't you stay with the Dalish?
I did for some years. The tribe made me feel very welcome, as though I were a lost child. They taught me elven magics and told me the old stories. But I wasn't one of the Dalish, no more than I was a circle mage. I owe them much, and so I stay close by, but I do not count myself among their number. My home is out here in the forest with the trees and animals. I learned to listen to them, and they taught me well.
Okay, so how does it fit into the narrative with Reese? I don't know what you mean. Could you clarify your question? So you're not angry at Wynne anymore?
I don't bear grudges. And it was Wynne who showed me that the circle wasn't really where I was supposed to be. She is a good person with a noble heart. She always tries to do what she thinks is best for others. She tried so hard with me, I could tell. Unfortunately, I wasn't listening, and all she knew to do back then was yell more. I forgave her many years ago. It's a shame she carried that guilt for so long.
Why didn't you stay with the Dalish? Didn't I ask that?
I did for some years.
Oh, no.
The tribe
Yes.
made me feel very welcome, as though I were alone. But I wasn't. My home is out here in the forest with the trees and animals. I learned to listen.
You know about
to
Wynne's
them, and
condition,
they
don't you?
Yes, she mentioned it. It is quite a miracle, isn't it?
I don't know what that, like, we didn't mention. I guess we sat and talked for a while and we just didn't see it. Is there anything you can do for her?
What happened to Wynne is certainly proof that the gods look favorably upon her. It is not my place to tamper with this. I cannot explain it. Perhaps the spirit felt she had a task to perform. One last apprentice to teach. She is spending her last days in your company, helping you in your quest. Perhaps this is what she feels she needs to do.
Could you tend to my wounds?
Of course. Let me see.
Oh, puppy. Poof. If that's all he does, I think. She let her son go, but has more emotional investment in this kid she thought the Templars killed. Was she projecting on him as a student since Reese wasn't around? Maybe. I don't know the timeline that well. He looks pretty young. Reese at this time would probably be around 30s, and imagine he's around the same age. So Reese, I don't know. Reese's birth could be before or after Anarin. I don't really know. So yeah, she could have been like, "This is my son now" type of thing, or this could have actually been before he was born. I don't know how old Anarin is. Let's see. Let me unlock this. And dog, you are 100% peeing on this tent. Hell yeah. Yeah, let's save the game here. Just in case this goes to shit.
Oh dear, oh dear.
You can see an Aaron in the
Not
background.
a werewolf and not a spirit even. What are the woods coming to?
A madman hiding in the forest. Who are you? A madman hiding in the forest? Who are you?
Questions, questions, always questions. They say it was questions that made me mad. Well, it'll do the same for you. Ask a question and you'll get a question, but give an answer and you'll receive the same. Oh, I do so love to trade.
You want me to answer a question?
Wouldn't I have to ask you a question first?
Isn't that a question?
Would you know a question if it was asked?
Are you mocking me?
I don't know. Are you mocking me?
Stop answering every question with a question.
But those are the rules. A question for a question, an answer for an answer. Were you not listening?
Be careful, Grey Warden. This is no ordinary man. He is a mage. Driven mad, perhaps, but still powerful.
No fair bringing mages to a guessing game. Will you play by the rules or not?
Then would you like to ask me a question?
I think it is your turn to ask, is it not?
Who are you?
Who am I? Why do you want to know? Did they send you? Did they tell you to ask?
Who's they?
Oh, did they tell you to pretend to be an innocent stranger with a head full of fluff and nothing? I'm trickier than I look. I survive still, and the trees, they leave me be. I've won. They will never find me. Never.
I found you.
So you did. But I'm watching you. If they sent you, I'll know. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. There you go.
Do you want to ask me another question?
May I? Oh, yes, I think I might. Now, what shall be the first? Oh, yes. What is your name?
My name is Winifred.
So you claim. They sent you, didn't they? But you're too tricky, and you're trying to fool me. Well, I'm on to you, just so you know. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
So you live in this stump?
Yes, I live here, and it's not as bad as you think. Where else to go, eh? I must stay away from them. They're out there and looking. They will take your secrets, oh yes, all of them, and leave you empty. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. There you go. May I? Oh, yes, Where were you born?
Denram, actually. Born in the town of Highever. I'm telling you where I was born. I was born in the town of Highever, far to the east, which that's not where I said originally in the beginning of this game.
So you say, fiendishly clever of you to maintain this facade for so long, but I will see through it yet. Mark my words. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
Can you tell me about the forest?
Too many spirits, that's the problem of this forest. And all the curses and the angry wolfmen who howl enough to drive you to madness. And you yell at them, but they run and hide deep within the center of the forest, and the trees protect them. There's a way to fool the trees, of course. Trees are thick, wooden things, after all. Then you break the rules.
Wait, what? That's not what the subtitle said. So, I've noticed that my game sometimes does this thing where the audio will glitch sometimes, and usually it's like minor things like little extra syllables at the end of sentences, or times like this where like a whole sentence will be altered, and I don't know why it does that, and it bothers me, so if you know how to fix that, hit me up. How do you fool them?
Oh my, no, that's quite a question. I think that answer deserves something a little extra first, don't you? I stole something from an oak tree some time ago, and it won't stop pestering me for it back. Would you be so good as to turn it into firewood or something equally dead?
Are you talking about the rhyming oak?
You know of it? Good, that makes this much easier. Yes, that's the one.
I'm not going to kill some oak because you asked me to.
It's up to you. Yes, indeedy. Your choice. Time to move on now.
Do you want to ask me another question?
May I? Let's see. Do you have a knowledge of the arcane arts?
Can't you tell? Yes, I do.
I knew that. Or did I? I forget now. But if you are a mage, that means that they sent you. Or does it? Drat. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
Do you have anything to trade?
Let's see. I'll trade you an acorn, a helmet I found, or a book I finished reading years ago, provided you have something interesting in return.
An acorn. Is that the Grand Oak's acorn?
Suddenly it all becomes clear. You hear that talking tree there? It all makes sense now. As a matter of fact, yes. I do have that tree's acorn. I stole it, and it was easy. Silly tree should have locked it up tighter. If you want it, you'll have to trade me for it. And nothing from that silly tree. No leaves or branches or anything. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. There you go. May I? What is your relationship with your father?
Oh. My father is dead. I never knew my father. My father and I get along just fine. I'm not going to tell you. With my father, we're kind of sick. Oh, that's a weird question. My father is dead.
Interesting. Most interesting. So that means that you did indeed have a father. I knew I would trip you up sooner or later. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away. As a matter of... But that's all I have to say about... May I? Have you ever seen the Grand Cathedral of Valroyo?
No, of course not. Valroyo is 1,000 miles away.
Drat. I've always wondered what it looked like. Oh, well, it was worth a question. Your turn.
Anything to trade?
I'll trade you an acorn.
Acorn.
Oh, and what do you have to trade for the acorn?
How about a book?
A book, eh? What sort of book?
How about this book on elven history?
Elven history, you say? That might make for good reading by the moonlight. Or it'll be better than using leaves. Give me that.
Oh, boy.
There. Now that's done. What else have you got on your agenda,
Bye.
Oh, I see. You're going to report to them now, are you? Fine. Goodbye.
That's some paranoia right there. Valrio was a big letdown and Dragon's Inquisition. Can I get an amen? I'm like half on that. I liked what it was, but it definitely wasn't Valrio. Like it would have been better if they would have said like, oh, this is an offshoot of Valrio or something.
This should be easy enough.
Oh, I got both of them.
As you wish.
Oh, they got me. Oops. Got the icon completely almost. I'm going to turn in this oak quest and then we can go, I think that'll be the end of the stream, and then next week we'll just start off with finding the wolves. There we go. Skeleton. Is this the one with the... It was Valrio Village, not city. Yeah, like maybe it's a small village outside of Valrio for people who's traveling, like an in-between village. Did I go all around here? Did I do all the things? Yeah, I did most of the things. We'll have to be back here for some side quests, but that's most of it. But I liked the level itself. Like, I thought it was really pretty, and like I liked what I think with what it needed to be in the game, it was fine. I just it's not Valrio. It's described as magnificent as Versailles. I don't know how to pronounce that, and I'm pronouncing it wrong though. And Sun King Paris, and we get one courtyard. Seriously, let down. Yeah, that's completely fair. I just left Valrio and did some sightseeing, and I loved it. See, yeah, it's not a bad level in a game. It's just not as cool as it's described. So it's kind of, I can see both. Oh, I never looted the greater shade over here. Let's fix that. Does he have anything cool? Where is he? Wait, what? Greater shade. Oh, it's this little sack I missed. Okay. Oh, it was just some coins. 69. Nice. Where is... Oh,
My acorn is still gone, so I pray to thee. Hast thou any... My joy soars to new heights indeed. I am reunited with my seed. As I promised, here it be. I hope its magic pleases thee. Keep this branch of mine with thee, and pass throughout the forest free. I wish thee well, my mortal friend. Thou brought my sadness to an end. May the sunlight find you, thy days be long, thy winters kind, and thy roots be strong.
Thank you, Oak Man. Hey, I leveled up too. That's a good place to end it. Alright, what do I want to do? What am I... Is there something I want? See, I've done all of the primal stuff, so then the next couple levels I want to do Arcane, Spirit Healer, and some things in the Spirit Tree. I think it's about time. We're gonna need to get that mana clash, so let's get some mana drain, and we'll start chasing that. Oh, I should actually do the rest of this. Constitution, we're good. Cunning, we're good. Maybe should I do like one dex? Let's do one dexterity, and then a willpower. Boy. I guess combat training would make sense, because that lets me get hit more. And then mana drain. And where do I want to put mana drain? This is like its own little category, ain't it? We'll put him here for now and see where that gets us. Okay. And I think for that... You know what? Before we go back to the Werewolf Slayer, let's go back to the Dalish camp. Can I just like... Oops. This is fine. Can I go back to the... Oh, wait, what? I could level these up too? Alright. Willpower. Do more willpower. And then Shale. More strength. And... guess we'll do this one. Okay. Let's go back to the Dalish camp and talk to that guy we saved. Maybe turn in the quest for Deniala, whatever her name was. And... Oh, hey, Fusselcorn. Oh, oh no. More people. Maybe I don't want to do this. That was a wasted fireball. Wow.
Right. Let's get started. Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance? Right.
Mana drain is buggy without the unofficial patch. I think I have the unofficial patch, so we're all good. And where's the rest of these guys? Now this would be a time for fireball, because they haven't really moved. Oh, just hit them. Yay! Get this guy back here. Get this guy out of the way. Oh no, I got Shale. Ah, fuck.
No quarter! Alright, battle it is then. Let's get started. This should be easy enough.
Boo doo. Okay, I think that's it. Alright. Okay, go back to the camp, do a couple things, and then next episode we can do a whole bunch more. Ugh, more things. And then we can petrify this bear.
Push them back!
I'm almost correct on my pronunciation. Hey, that's close at least. So, Versailles then? Is that what it is? I don't... Oh, shattered both. That's cool. I'm always, like, very self-conscious about my pronunciation, because I know I'm... Whoa. Big ring of petrification there. I know it's not my strong suit, so to speak, so... Whenever I pronounce things wrong in a video, I always feel, like, wicked bad about it. Because I honestly do. If there's a word I'm not, like, 100% on, I Google it. I'm hiccuping, sorry. So, stuff like Trita Bright Axe. The reason I pronounce it as Trita is because I couldn't find a good pronunciation for it. Versailles? So not Versailles. Versailles? I'm a small infant baby when it comes to words. Okay, I see... Where's that dude that I saved? Deegan. Hey, that's you. Hey, you.
Greetings to you, friend.
His eyes.
I understand I have you to thank for my rescue from the forest.
Yeah, that's me.
I don't want your efforts to go unrewarded. Here is a gem I traded for when I was amongst the outsiders. I thought to make a necklace out of it for my bride, but I want you to have it. I know it is of worth.
It's not necessary. Keep it.
You wish me to keep it? Then you are truly generous. Thank you again. And now, I am afraid I must rest. The Keeper says I am not yet fully recovered, after all. I wish you well, my friend.
Do you usually use any of the spell combos? I'm in love with the Shattering, which is Cone of Cold, or Petrify, and then the Stone Fist, or just a critical, so I do that one all the time. The other ones I'm, like, not too hot on, just because I can't remember them very well.
You have returned.
But...
Is there any chance you have news of Delilah?
Unfortunately, I do.
You have news? Have you found her? Are you certain?
She gave me her scarf. See for yourself.
That is her scarf. Where did you find her? What's become of her?
Boo. She died from the curse. Sathrian told you the truth.
The Keeper told me the truth? Are you certain?
Ah, boy. Absolutely, and she sends you her love as well.
Oh. I see. At least she is at peace.
I'm sorry, man.
Here is the amulet, as I promised. Now I should go and make arrangements. I must mourn my wife as is proper. Dareth Shiral. Fare you well.
Hey, he got it too. Or close. I know I lied to the guy, but, like, she asked me to. It was her dying wish just to lie to him, so off I go. Alright, let's sell some of this stuff. Oh, right, I got the iron part.
It is good to see you again. Have you need of something?
I found some iron bark for you.
Truly? Let me see. Yes, that is indeed iron bark, and a substantial quantity of it as well. Well done. An agreement is an agreement, and I will craft something from this wood for you. What would you like? A bow, or perhaps a breastplate?
Ooh. Bow or breastplate? Bow or bell? I would like a longbow.
Manuvinin, I will craft it myself.
Ugh.
Watch if you prefer. It will not take long.
I guess.
And I've reformed the wood to my will. A dalish longbow for you. May it serve you well.
Thanks, man. Now let's look at this bow I got and see how bad it is. Wolf Killer, I think it is? Yeah, iron bark, 28 dexterity, so this is a Liliana thing. Damage to undead, damage versus beasts. Yeah, we'll try it. We'll work with it. What am I currently? Ice arrows. We'll put more ice arrows. There we go. Alright, I think that's going to be it for today, guys. So let's save the game. Thank you so much for joining me. This was kind of a chill episode, I feel like. Next week, we're going to finish up this quest. Okay. He's just gonna hammer that in with his fist. Next week we're going to finish off the wolf quest and maybe do some more side questing and stuff like that. And that's really all about it. So yeah, but thank you guys for coming. I guess save because I'm compulsive, but I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.